Renters Insurance 101 for property managers and residents. Before offering renters insurance, understand your options. What does a typical policy cover? How much does it cost? How can you get the best deal for your residents? How does it integrate into your property management software? Well, let's start with the basics. What does renters insurance cover? There are different types, but the two most common are personal property and liability, each with a list of benefits. Let's get into it. Personal property coverage. Personal property coverage protects against theft or damage to residents' possessions within their unit. It covers things like electrical surges and theft, and sometimes even guest property damage or stolen within the apartment. Depending on where you live, some companies allow additions like natural disaster, earthquake, or sewer drain backup insurance. However, personal property coverage doesn't cover flood damage. For that, you'll need flood insurance from a private company or FEMA's National Flood Insurance Program. Liability insurance is next. Liability insurance covers unintentional injuries or harm done to someone in a near or residence unit. If it's a visitor that trips and then files suit, liability insurance would cover you for that, including medical bills. Some policies even cover intentional harm done by children under 13. Some policies. Liability insurance also protects against claims regarding your owner's properties, repairs related to renter-inflicted damages. Right? Renter's insurance covers relocation, meaning if they need to relocate the living expenses, if they need to move out because of damages, they could be covered with renter's insurance. So how much does this stuff even cost? The cost depends on the coverage type, your state, and even your zip code. Other valuables include the unit type, the size, whether the residence has pets, and even their credit scores. Renter's insurance is typically inexpensive, ranging about $12 a month. But so how can you include this? Or should you require renter's insurance? Depending on your location, you may require residents to have renter's insurance before signing a lease, protecting the owner's property. Factors to consider when suggesting renter's insurance are the payments, the premiums, deductibles per month. Ensure that the policies offer good coverage at an affordable price. A master insurance policy plan is also helpful. A master insurance policy plan can ensure all residents and owners are covered. It typically covers liability and resident caused damages, but not residents' belongings. All right. Some property insurances, for example, are the minimum based on state regulations. So make sure you check your local laws before any policies are written or given out. All right. Last thing, how can you implement renters insurance? Number one, understand your property and residence. Consider factors like what are the flood risks of the policy, pet restrictions, resident demographics, and budget. Make sure you shop around quotes. Get quotes from various insurance carriers, including smaller local companies. Make it easy. Allow your residents to sign up for insurance through your property management software. We enlist residents with Buildium, and Buildium has a built-in renters insurance program. Make sure you educate your residents. If you need to host workshops, have one-on-one calls, and offer them renters insurance, show the residents that you care and that you want them protected and your property protected. Right? I'm Emil Hurst with Lease Code. If you need assistance with getting your properties rented or leased out, give us a call.